It looks like a lot of fun, Alyssa. All right, since he was 14 years old, Aries Spears has been making a name for himself on the comedy scene with impressions that include Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, and Shaq, as well as TV shows and stand-up.
Excuse me, you know what time it is? Oh my God, your accent is beautiful. Where are you from? I just make up. McDonald's, England. Have you ever heard of it? I live right off of Egg McMuffin Lane. Have you ever heard of it? It's hard to watch.
Egg McMuffin Lane. This weekend, he's bringing his act to San Francisco's Cobb's Comedy Club with shows tonight and tomorrow night, and he joins us live in studio this morning. Good morning to you.
You said it's hard to watch yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. You just get the willies. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, we know you flew in last night. I've been watching you online and laughing a little bit this morning. It's waking me up. Tell me, do you design your show specifically for San Francisco? And what's your San Francisco vibe when you come in here and you got to talk to the crowd, the locals here?
You know, it's like, you know, what's that saying? When in doubt, do with Rome or how they roam or something like that.
When in Rome, yeah.
When in Rome, yeah, do what they do. So I just take it in and try to enjoy it as much as I can. It reminds me a little bit of New York, certain parts, like Manhattan, the busyness, the diversity. You
know, I know your culture is really important to you, and you bring that into a lot of when you're talking about, and we talk about race issues and how cultures interact with each other. You know, how much is that a part of what you'll be talking about tonight? I mean, it's funny stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a buffet of comedy. I talk about everything, so I try to be as a little bit political as I can, talk about race, relationships, family, what's going on in the news.
How is that received, like over the last, you know, as the climate has changed in the country, how does it, do you see a different reception when you're at comedy clubs? Do people like to laugh? Is anything off limits?
To me, no. But they love it. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
We all grew up.
I feel like the dude that was just here, you know, play a pimp. You know, I'm good.
We all grew up here in the Bay Area. You grew up in New York, but at some point you made a decision to pack up and head west and go to Los Angeles. You know, what went through that thought process to come out west?
That's what a game is. You know, you got to go where the game is. So, you know, that's Hollywood. That's the Mecca. So if you really want to be serious about making it in show business, you got to make the commitment.
At what point in your life
did you always know that you were funny, or did you just kind of fall into it?
Yes. You know, my mother.
Like, at what age did you realize, hey, I could do this for a living?
I just had a knack for watching TV and doing impressions, and my mother's a jazz blues singer, so she kind of was like my Katherine Jackson and helped push my little Michael self into the game. But I just had fun doing it. I mean, to this day, you know, people come up to me and go, hey, man, do Shaq. And, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, I remember watching the Warriors. LeBron James, they're not going to play him this year, but that'll be real good. So I just, you know, just to be able to do that stuff and make people laugh is fun.
Who do you bounce it off of?
Everybody. Social media, anybody that will listen. Yeah. So I just try to test the waters as much as I can.
Of all the topics that you cover, what is the one topic that you find has, like, universal appeal? It doesn't matter if you're in New York or San Francisco, it always gets people laughing.
Relations.
Okay.
Relations. People love to love.
Yeah, they love to love.
So that's something that everybody from a human experience, we all know what that's about.
All right. Like, I really appreciate stand-up comedy. It is, that is tough. You get up, and when's the last time, though, you had a joke that just fell flat?
I might have some tonight.
Crickets at Cobb's, right?
It won't be crickets, but, you know, whenever you want to test the waters and test yourself and grow, you have to take those chances, and sometimes, you know, you come out clean, and sometimes it's awful.
You've had a busy career. I mean, it's still going, but I mean, you have TV, film, stand-up. You know, if you had a preference, what do you pick?
Whatever pays the most money.
What do you pay the bills?
Whatever pays the bills. You know what? Stand-up is the most gratifying because from an ego standpoint, it's all you.
Yeah.
You're the writer, producer, star, director. Television, there's a lot of other cooks in the kitchen. So as good as you can be, a lot of other people take the credit for it, which is good too, because, you know, that alleviates the pressure from you.
Also, I imagine in stand-up, you see the results right away.
Oh,
you know right
absolutely,
away if
absolutely.
people are responding to what you're talking about.
Stand-up is the equivalent of love.
I'm always fascinated with comedians who can do great impressions. It seems like the most difficult thing. Is there a secret, if you could even put it into words? What do you focus on when you're trying to...
Well, I would tell you that the key to a good impression is to first start with a cocktail. What you put in it, that's a different story, you see.
Yeah, that has been received on Twitter very differently in different days. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite person?
I don't really have a favorite. I love them all. I'm like a mother with 1,000 kids. They're all my babies.
I like that British accent, though, that you had going in.
You're Rocky, too. You're a good Rocky.
Hey, yo, how you doing, Mick? Hey, yo, Adrian. You was a test dude. It's Duke. Adrian, how you doing, Mick?
Well, I know you like Cobb's Comedy Club a lot. It has an old school feel to it, and you got shows tonight, and you got shows tomorrow.
2 shows tonight, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Just go to cobbscomedyclub.com for all your information.
You can also go to KTVU.com. We've got all the information there for those tickets. Just look under the web link section under that Mornings on 2 tab. Congratulations on
Thank
the
you,
career,
sir.
Aries. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll be right back.
It was so nice meeting you.